Yes, I know, obviously. So, very first speech, very good icebreaker. The whole purpose, as several of us have heard before, of an icebreaker is to literally break the ice, get it over with, just like jumping in a pool. You know the water's going to feel cold, but once you get in, it's okay. And obviously you've done this before, you've spoken in front of people, and you spoke very well. One of the very first things I noticed was the volume of your voice. It was very nice. It wasn't overly loud, such as the room we were in yesterday, which was probably 3 times the size of this, so you needed to project your voice a little bit more. The volume of your voice was great. Your elocution, good choice of words by the way, elocution was very nice. You did not slur words, you did not jumble words together, so I thought that was very good. You also had a few good word choices in there. I didn't take the time to write them down. The one thing I noticed, though, is when you told your story, you were a native here in Tampa. You went to school here in the state of Florida. Eventually you ended up in Korea and Japan. But through most of your journeys, you stayed right here. And that's the one recommendation I would make, and it's in your book, is when you talk about going somewhere, you can either use your hands. When I flew over somewhere, or the fact that I was going to Japan, but I ended up in Seoul. I ended up in South Korea. Use that opportunity to travel. When you talk, especially when you talk about travel, a journey, or steps, take those steps, make that journey along with it. And the same can be done with any other sort of body language. Your timing was real good. I did have a problem with the timer. I apologize. You were definitely under 6, but you were definitely over 4. So your timing was fine. The other thing was your use of humor. It is a great way to help get the audience on your side. And you used humor very well. Was that Buckaroo Banzai, by the way?
It was.
Wherever you go, there you are?
Yeah, that's what it is. That's where it comes from. I know that. Adventure across the 9th dimension.
Yes. So I was familiar with it. I was pretty sure that's where it was from. But then you started pontificating a little bit, I suppose, about that phrase. And then it got me thinking, okay, is that really from something else or not? But I'll stick with Buckaroo Banzai. He's my favorite philosopher. I was expecting one other thing. You've been in the club for a while now, so we've had the chance to hear you give table topics. So I do know a little bit about you. I got to meet you when you first joined the club. But what I expected in your icebreaker was a few more current details. I mean, I think several people here have an idea of what you do for a living, but I sort of expected that to be part of it, and I didn't hear that. But that's okay, because now you've got 9 other speeches. And chances are, between that and your table topics, we're going to find out even more about you just through your speaking, if not through socialize with you. So, very good job. Thank you for joining our club. You're definitely going to be an asset to us all.
Thanks, Phil.